All right, today is day 3 of multiplying with fractions, and I hope you're feeling pretty confident on how to do it. I understand yesterday I threw cross-canceling at you, so you may not feel as confident with that today, but you're going to continue practicing it so that you get it. The big thing with cross-canceling, guys, is it helps you in the end not to have to simplify fractions, which is where a lot of us are getting stuck. So we will be using cross-canceling today throughout our lesson. All right, so we're going to begin, and you will notice today's lesson begins with just a review of turning mixed numbers into improper fractions because you're going to be multiplying mixed numbers today. So the first thing I do is I multiply my denominator by my whole number, which is going to give me a product of 3 in this situation. Then I'm going to add 2 to give me 5. So therefore, my numerator is 5, and my denominator stays 3. That's what you'll do for this slide, and there's a slide towards the end that is a review of that. So you will also do that there. Then you will start to multiply with mixed numbers, and you can do it. So therefore, that review is great for you. When you see this, do not start multiplying. Excuse me, y'all, trying to figure out how to zoom in for you. Turn this mixed number into a whole number. So we're going to say 4. I have to turn that into a fraction. What goes on the bottom? 1 is correct. 4 out of 1. Okay, so I know I'm going to have 7 because 7's my denominator. So 2 times 7 is 14. 14 plus 3 is 17. So therefore, we're going to multiply 4 out of 1 times 17 out of 7. Well, just like yesterday, you were introduced to cross-canceling. So let's look at the numbers 4 and 7. Is there anything I can divide both of those numbers by to make each of them smaller? No. If this was 8, it would work because I could divide by 2, but it won't work. Let's look at 1 and 17. Can I make either one of those smaller by dividing both of those numbers by something other than 1? Nope, it won't work. Remember, this is like your least common multiple or your greatest common factor. So I'm going to multiply straight across. I know 1 times 7 is 7. So then I'm going to figure out 4 times 17. I'm going to come over to my notebook because I am doing this like a good student in my notebook. And I'm going to multiply. 7 times 4 is 28. I put my 8. I regroup my 2. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2, 68. So therefore, I have 68 out of 7. Are you going to leave that fraction like that? No, we have to simplify it. So therefore, I'm going to say 68, and again, I'm back in my notebook because that's where I do my scrap work. I show all of my work, and I'm going to simplify it. How many times will 7 go into 68? 9, because 9 times 7 is 63. Then I put a denominator, and I know that 9 times 7 is 63. So 63 plus what will give me 68? If you said 5, that is correct. So in all actuality, your answer would be 9 and 5/7. Yes, I understand that that is not there, that you would drag 17/7 there. But remember, our 5th grade standard says we have to be able to do this. So we practice it with everything. I'm going to pause the video, and there will be a second edition for the rest of the slides just so it's not so long.